Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti and welcome to today's game between Port Adelaide and St Kilda. Opening round of the AFL season, and what a match we have. One of the most eagerly anticipated matches ever held at Amy Stadium. My co-commentator for this match is Brian Taylor.
Thanks, Dennis. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Anyone in particular you're keen to see in this match, BT?
Rafael Clark is much maligned, but he seems to be at the very least performing the role his coaches are asking him. Clark is capable of so much more. All he needs is the confidence, and while that sounds simple, confidence is a hard thing to find.
BT, who do you fancy in this one?
Should be an easy victory for St Kilda.
I'm expecting an upset here, BT. Port Adelaide. We have the toss of the coin. Port Adelaide kicking to the right of screen. All is in readiness. The opening bounce. Renoff taps it. The ball in the hands of Hayes.
Free kick, Port Adelaide.
Boak. Goddard prevents his opponent from taking the mark. Sees a man in the corridor. Del Santo. Swings it out wide. Taken by Schneider. Handballs. Montagna. Nothing can hold this man. Tackled by Jones. Trengove. Jones was taken high. Carlisle. Hartlett with the chip. Trengove. Good mark by Gray. Kicks towards 50. Ebert. Golden opportunity here. Don't tell me he's going to kick it. He has. Gets his first.
Always a confidence booster to score the first goal in a game.
Renoff with the tap. Boak. Tackled by Cassisi. Schultz. Pass by Hartlett. Boak. Jones with the football. Goes by hand. Breaks the tackle. Del Santo. Boak. That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. Clears it. Montagna. He has a few options. Covers some ground with that effort. Schneider takes the mark. Covers some ground with that effort. Hayes. Goes towards half forward. Renoff steals it. Clears it. Fisher comes away with the ball. It's a ball up. McAvoy taps it. Corns passes it. Renoff. Hayes. McAvoy.
He kicks it right where you need it.
He has a few options. Del Santo goes in the direction of Graham. Jams it on the boot now. Stolen. He has a few options. Ebert. Intercept by Geary. Taking his time. He'll be told to move on soon. Chip kick along the wing. Covers some ground with that effort. McCarthy claims it. He has a few options. Kicks into the forward line. Corns. Butcher gets the ball. Butcher shoots it.
Port Adelaide playing hard, uncompromising footy.
Power in front. Nice bounce. McAvoy with the tap. Ball up in the centre square. Good bounce. Clean tap. Corns. The ball in the hands of Ray. Kazitsky. Kazitsky, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Don't tell me he's going to kick it. He has. Gets his first. St Kilda trailing. McAvoy taps it, pleading for the high tackle. Kicks towards 50. Revolt. Covers some ground with that effort. Milne grabs it and plays on. Shot by Milne.
You can't get much tighter than this.
McAvoy with the tap. Pearce with the clearance. Gilbert moves it quickly by hand. It was all his. Gray lines it up. Punishing kick. Spoiled by Blake. And it's not through by the defender. He kicks it to himself. Goddard. Play on is the call. Loeb. Handballs. Butcher with the hand pass. Gray. Loeb shoots it. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome.
The thing I like about this side is every player knows what he should be doing and is doing it.
McAvoy taps it. Ball up in the centre square. Clean tap. Peak with the football. Ball up in the centre square. Look at that bounce. Tap by McAvoy. We'll have another bounce. Clean tap. Strong tackle. Kicks towards 50. Revolt. Swings it out wide. Graham. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle.
This to make it a one-point margin.
Kaczynski. From this angle, it's a bit like flossing an alligator. Not easy. Kaczynski with the shot. St Kilda trail. The bounce straight down. Renoff with the tap. St Kilda clear it now. Kicks it long. It'll be a ball up. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Tap by McAvoy. Port Adelaide lead at quarter time. Players have had a chance to catch their breath with the second quarter just moments away. The bounce is high. Clean tap. Corns. St Kilda had possession. McAvoy. Going for distance. Revolt turns it over. Carlisle. Gilbert spoils. Hartlett, no match for the man with the ball. Ray shoots. Gets his first.
St Kilda are a quality side and it shows in their game.
St Kilda by 5 points. Great bounce. McAvoy taps it. Cassisi with the pass. Loeb. Hand passed by Gray. It's a ball up. McAvoy with the tap. Jones. Ebert gains possession through the interception. Gets some power behind that one. Spoiled by Peak. Loeb hand passes. Jones. Kicks towards centre half forward. Good effort with the spoil from Stewart. Pittard. Pass by Ebert. Pittard. Tackles. Goddard. Geary takes the mark uncontested. He marks it and just keeps going. Caught with the ball. Ebert. Schneider prevents his opponent from taking the mark. Tackled by Tittard. It'll be the umpire's ball. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Spoiled by Loeb. Hartlett.
That's a ball up.
Bounce close to the boundary line. McAvoy taps it. He shrugs the tackle off there. Jones passes. Hayes. Pearce has the ball. Just in time with that kick.
Possession number 1.
Goes to midfield. McAvoy spoils. Hand pass by Hartlett. Ebert. McAvoy comes away with the ball. Holding the ball is the call. Loeb. Good effort with the spoil from Clark. Pearce hand passes it. Ebert shoots it. That's his second.
The thing I like about this team is their willingness to attack the ball hard, no matter what stage of the game it is.
Tapped by McAvoy. Cassisi. Port Adelaide clear the ball. Del Santo. Pittard. Boak. Pressured by Del Santo. Gray. Would you back in from here, BT?
He'll need his kicking boots on from this distance.
With the torpedo. Spoiled by Blake. Goddard feeds it wide. McCarthy steals it. Centering kick. Gray. You'd back him from this position. Shot by Gray. That's his first.
Port Adelaide, everything's going their way. They continue to apply themselves to the contest.
Deft touch from Loeb. St Kilda clear it now. Nothing can hold this man. Schneider kicks inside 50. Revolt. Goes wide. Graham. Goes towards half forward. Revolt. Plays on. Revolt with the shot. Kaczynski. Well, you kicked a few in your time. Do you give him any sort of chance from here, BT?
The angle will test him, I reckon, Dennis.
Kaczynski shoots. That's number 3.
3 from 3. He's leading well.
St Kilda trailing. McAvoy with the tap. Wraps him up. Ebert. Port Adelaide have possession. Searches for the man downfield. Coughed up by Gwilt. Cassisi. Polo prevents his opponent from taking the mark. Clears it. Goddard. Taking his time. Montagna presents and takes the mark. Covers some ground with that effort. Ray. Moves it quickly by hand. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillow. Kaczynski. Now, do you think he can kick this one, BT?
He's paid to kick these ones, Dennis.
Shot by Kaczynski. St Kilda in front. The ball bouncing very high. Tapped by McAvoy. Hartlett. Look at the acceleration. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. Taking his time. Might have to kick it to himself. We're back in action.
Straight to his man.
Goes by hand. Polo passes it. Blake. Tackled by Schultz. Fisher. Goddard with the hand pass. Kaczynski. Revolt with the pass. Renoff. The wind must have carried that one. A nice long kick. Butcher. He lets fly. What a kick. He's got it. Port Adelaide in the lead coming out of the second quarter. You've seen a half now, BT. Your thoughts?
The important thing is to keep your noses in front, but I get the feeling Port Adelaide may be fighting to stay there in the second half.
Port Adelaide by 3 points. Kazitsky taps it. Gets it away in the nick of time. Inside 50 now. Peak. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Peak shoots. Gets the behind. Looks like he's going to go long. Plays on. Tittard. Spoiled by Del Santo. Hand passed by Loeb. Renoff. Gwilt with the spoil. Just in time with that kick. Blake.
Well, it's in the book, so we know we have to deal with it. Doesn't mean we'll have to like it, though.
You know more about him than me, BT. Reckon he can bag this one?
He should have no problems kicking this one through.
Port Adelaide by 8 points. Deft touch from Kazitsky. Corns. Cassisi. Told to play on. Hartlett shoots it. Off by a matter of centimetres. Looks like he'll go out wide. He goes long and wide to a searching lead. Good hard running. No one troubling him there. Gilbert. I am lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, BT?
That was a woeful effort.
A magnificent kick right through the middle.
St Kilda aren't out of this, but they need a goal.
Tapped by Kazitsky. Corns. Hand passes. Montagna. Corns. Montagna. Peak. Get some power behind that one. Schneider. Lining up the goal now. Don't tell me he's going to kick it. He has. That's his first. St Kilda trail. Renoff with the tap. Ball up in the centre square. Nice bounce. Kazitsky taps. Cassisi. St Kilda come away with it. Renoff. Blake spoils it. Gets it away in the nick of time. Gwilt. McCarthy gets the ball. Shot by McCarthy.
St Kilda aren't out of this, but they need a goal.
Kazitsky outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Montagna. Cassisi. Strong mark by Schultz. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't slot this one through. He's a long kick. Butcher. For me, a few words come to mind for that kick. None of them would be allowed on air. What are your thoughts, BT?
Not too sure about that, Dennis.
He looks for a man on the lead. He goes long. Turnover by Goddard. A big ask from this angle.
He's an exceptionally long kick of the ball.
Clark spoils. Goddard hand passes it. Oh, tough break. Taking his time. He goes long and wide to a searching lead. Good hard running. I am lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, BT?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Spoiled by Goddard. He's looking for options now. He goes long. Peak. He's looking for options now. Kicks it long. Hayes with the mark. The wind must have carried that one. A nice long kick. Schneider. Geary has an injury. Nice bit of power there. Revolts. Centres the ball. Milne. BT, you've followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
He's usually very reliable. I'd back him from here.
St Kilda trailing. Good bounce. Tapped by McAvoy. Boak. Ebert. Tackled by Cassisi. Hartlett. Handballs. Wester shoots it. Gets the behind. Goddard. He looks for a man on the lead. He goes long and wide to a searching lead. Good hard running. Gilbert.
Possession number 2.
Centering kick. I am lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, BT?
That was a woeful effort.
Port Adelaide in front. And look at that bounce. Renoff taps it. Strong tackle. Ray. Spot on with that kick. Revolts. Good effort with the spoil from Carlisle. Pass by Chaplin. Revolts. Spoiled by Renoff. And it's knocked through by the defender. Pittard waiting for the man to free up. He decides to play on. Heads up the corridor. Del Santo with the spoil. Ebert with the inside 50. Polo spoils it. Moves it quickly by hand. Schultz. Tackled by Polo. Gray. Shot by Gray. Port Adelaide have scored the last 2 goals. Power up by 4 goals. Tapped by McAvoy. Ball up in the centre square. Jones with the clearance. Loeb. Schultz. Schultz with the shot. Only a behind. Taking his time. Not much on offer for Goddard. He goes long. The mark is taken by Clark. Going for distance. Port Adelaide in front at the end of the 3rd quarter. Brian Taylor, your thoughts about that quarter?
Well, the coach's pleas must have been heated in that quarter as Port Adelaide hold the lead at the last change. They're looking good for the 4 points, but I've been wrong before.
McAvoy with the tap. Ball up in the centre square. Clean tap. St Kilda get the clearance.
He kicks it right where you need it.
Well, you kicked a few in your time. Do you give him any sort of chance from here, BT?
An elite AFL footballer should slot this one through, Dennis.
Carlisle spoils. He kicks it to himself. Straight down the centre. Hayes prevents his opponent from taking the mark. Revolts. Kicks towards centre-half forward. Logue looks hurt. Shot by Schneider. That's two now. He's playing well. St Kilda trail. The bounce straight down. Deft touch from McAvoy. Cassisi. St Kilda had possession. Hayes. The ball in the hands of Jones. Hartlett. Covers some ground with that effort. Ebert. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Is it a goal? Right over the umpire's head. It sure is.
Three from three. He's leading well.
Port Adelaide by 4 goals. McAvoy taps. Boak. St Kilda come away with it. McAvoy tackles. Hartlett. Westhoff. Not a bad idea to run around here and open the face. Pinpoint accuracy from Westhoff. Port Adelaide by 5 goals. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Just in time with that kick.
Free kick going the way of Port Adelaide.
Chaplin. Things not looking good for Peak. Good effort with the spoil from Jones. He decides to play on. Searches for the man downfield. Boak. Just taking his time with the ball. Clears now. Spoiled by Ray. Hartlett. Schultz. Strong tackle. Ray. Hand passed by Fisher. There's someone on the ground. Looks like Ebert. Hartlett. Inside 50 by McCarthy. Spoiled by Clark. Ebert. Breaks the tackle. Gilbert. Hartlett prevents his opponent from taking the mark.
Sometimes I wonder about these decisions, Dennis.
Plays on. Boak. Schultz. No match for the man with the ball. Del Santo. Graham. Boak having some real difficulty moving. Chaplin has an injury. Reebok. Would you back in from here, BT?
You can sense he fancies himself from here.
He's having a shot at goal and he slammed it through for a goal. St Kilda trailing. Tapped by McAvoy. Hayes. Kaczynski. He steadies now in front of goal. Kaczynski is red hot, but his goal kicking is simply room temperature. With the huddle set up, no doubt he's looking to spot the player on the burst.
He's an exceptionally long kick of the ball.
Wraps him up. Ray looks hurt. Hartlett. Both hands right in the middle of the back. A clear free. Jones kicks. Ball over the boundary line. The ruckman vying for the better position. McAvoy prevents his opponent from taking the mark. Goddard.
Out on the full.
He'll be told to move on soon. Hartlett. Taken by Schultz. Kicks towards 50. Blake spoils. Ebert. Handballs. Pass by Del Santo. Gilbert.
Straight to his man.
Stewart. Chip kick along the wing. Gwilt. Tackles. Gwilt. Delivers it very neatly and nicely. Nothing can hold this man. Graham. Intercepted. Short one in the back pocket. Chaplin. He has a few options. Gets some power behind that one. Spoiled by Del Santo. Handballs. There's someone on the ground. Looks like Ray. Hartlett. Moves it quickly by hand. Corns. We'll have a bounce on the wing. McAvoy taps it. Jones passes it. Reynolds. Polo prevents his opponent from taking the mark. There you have it. It's all over.
Port Adelaide have gotten up in a classical game. It had